Hello and good morning. Let's take a look here. First of all, a few things you need to know, and the deadline is Sunday. Chapter 3 test will be open tomorrow night from Friday to Sunday. If you miss it, you will get a 0. There will not be a retest. Chapter 1 and 2 sign-up is up there on the wall. You will only have from Friday to Sunday. If you miss it, oh well, sorry about that. Okay, your parents have been notified. Let's take a look here. Find mean, median, mode, and range. Well, mean is the average. You might say, because I'm not going to let you retest. But what we're going to do is add these up. So 37 plus 42 plus 48 plus 51 plus 52 plus 53. Add that up. So we get 283 divided by 6. And that's going to give us our average on median. I'm going to say 47.17. Okay, the median is the one in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's not one in the middle. So you got to add those up and divide by 2. So 48 plus 51 divided by 2. I get 49.5. Okay? Mode is the one that occurs the most. There's no mode. Nothing occurs the most. Range is big minus small. So big minus the small. So 53 is the big one. Minus 37. The range is 16. There it is, and that's how you do that. This one right here says find the quartiles. Well, we already know that 49 is quartile 2. That's the median. Quartile 1, let's see, 42 is going to be 49.5. It's going to be here. So we're going to go ahead and take the middle one here. 1, 2, 3, so 42 is quartile 1. And then the middle one here is 52. So quartile 3 is 52. Okay, so now we have those. We could do the box and whisker here. Let's see what else we need to do. We need to find the outlier. So the lower outlier is equal to Q1 minus 1.5 times the interquartile range. Well, Q1 is going to be right here, 42, minus 1.5. The interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. So 52 minus 42. I should know that is 10 times 1.5. So we're going to get 15. So it's 42 minus 15. 27. So 27, anything lower than 27 is going to be out of the range. And we don't have anything like that. To get the upper quartile, or upper outlier rather, you're going to take Q3 plus 1.5 times the interquartile range. So Q3 is 52. 1.5 times 10, which is the interquartile range. So that's going to be 15. So we're going to add 15 to this, and that's going to be 67. So anything higher than 67 would be an outlier. And I think we're good there. Today you have a worksheet. Don't forget you do have homework due, week 9, and you're going to include the bell work as well. Okay, so there's your worksheet for periods 1 through 6. and it should be on Canvas as well. Let's take a look here. Let's turn our attention now to 7th period. So if you're not at 7th period, well, you can watch it if you like. Anyhow, retest sign up is on the wall. If you don't sign up by tomorrow, there will not be a retest for you. And it's only from Friday to Sunday on Canvas. Factor. Okay, so for this one right here, to factor it, you first have to get it equal to 0. So you're going to subtract 3. Okay? So on this one right here, your leading one is a 2. So you're going to do 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, and you're looking for a combination that gives you 9. So it's got to be 1 plus the 8, or 1 times 8. So it's going to be, you're going to substitute here. So you're going to say 2x squared plus 1x plus 8x plus 4. Once you do that, you have 4 terms. You're going to do group factoring. You're going to take out an x. Here you're going to take out a 4. And now this is the same as this. Okay, so now once you do that, these are called factors. Excuse me. And you're going to set each factor equal to 0. So you're going to say 2x plus 1 equals 0, and x plus 4 equals 0. And then you solve this. So you're going to get a negative 1 divided by 2 is your answer. And then here you're going to move that 4 over, and it becomes a negative 4, and you're done. Those are the 2 answers, and that's how you do it by factoring. Let's move on to this one. How do you factor this one? Well, this one right here, you're going to factor out a 3 and an x, and you're left with 2x minus 1. You're going to set each one of these factors equal to 0. That one, and then 2x minus 1 equals 0. This one, you're going to bring the 1 over and divide by 2, and you're done. This one, you're going to divide by 3. 0 divided by 3 is going to be 0, and you're done. And that's how you do that. This is section 1.4, actually. Let's take a look at this next example. On a new sheet of paper, copy that down. Well, you could probably do FOIL. You could probably try to factor it. But what we're going to do is take this square, move the 18 over. So we're going to say 3x minus 6 quantity squared is now equal to 18. To get rid of that, we're going to do the square root of 18, and that becomes plus or minus. Those cancel. So you get 3x minus 6 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 18. Well, 18 is 9 times 2. And the square root of 9 is 3, so that's 3 square root of 2. And what you're going to do now is solve this equation. To solve this equation, you're going to add 6 on that side. So you're going to say 3x is equal to 6 plus or minus 3 square root of 2. And then you're going to divide by 3. And when you do, you're done. And that's your answer. And that's how you do that. All right. Complete the square on this one right here. Well, completing the square, you want to get the constant on the other side. So you're going to say x squared plus 2x is equal to 6, like that. And you can always take half of the middle term, copy that down, and then square it. Okay? So half of 2 is 1, and 1 squared is 1. So you're going to add 1 to both sides, just like that. This becomes something called a perfect square trinomial. I'm sure you've heard that before. So this is going to be x plus 1 quantity squared equals 7. And now you're going to do the square root. So you get x plus 1 equals plus or minus the square root of 7. You're going to move the 1 over there, and then you're going to be done. And that's how you do it, and that's how you complete the square. Make sure you check your answers, do reverse engineering, work backwards. And there's your assignment for today. Have a good morning.